Number 9. Staying at Disneyland Park, the Casey Jr. Circus Train might surprise you as being the next ride on the list. Casey Jr. opened along with the Storybook Land canal boats in March of 1994 as part of a Fantasyland expansion. Now, the original Casey Jr. Circus Train at Disneyland in California is an actual miniature train, but here at Disneyland Paris, the ride is actually a roller coaster. This is a powered roller coaster manufactured by Vekoma, so instead of relying on gravity, it uses a constant power source along the track to move the train, with a top speed of about 20 kilometers or 12.4 miles per hour. This coaster offers a leisure ride with some spectacular views of Storybook Land. It offers such a great perspective of the dioramas down below and all that detail. This was actually the very first roller coaster in the world to feature an onboard audio soundtrack, and it was all thanks to that constant power source along the track. Overall, it's a very tame 2-minute ride that's perfect for the little ones, but if you're looking for a little extra coaster credit, then don't forget to take a ride on the Casey Jr. Circus Train. Number 8. Heading to the Walt Disney Studios Park, Toy Story Playland is home to 3 uniquely themed rides, with Toy Soldier's Parachute Drop being the next one on the list. The ride opened in 2010 along with the rest of the land, and this was the very first Toy Story-themed land created in any Disney theme park. Now, Toy Soldier's Parachute Drop is another ride on the tame side, but it has some really fun theming. Once you're seated in the ride vehicle, you ascend 82 feet into the air. You'll hang here for a few seconds, giving you a chance to take in the view, then are dropped at speeds of up to 20 to 25 kilometers or 12 to 15 miles per hour. Each ride cycle includes 4 drops, and you get a really great bird's eye view of the park. Toy Soldier's Parachute Drop lasts about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and it's a perfect gentle thrill. Number 7. Back at Disneyland Park, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril can be found deep in Adventureland. The ride opened in July of 1993, and although it's a pretty standard coaster layout, it's still a lot of fun. Once you climb up the temple and find yourself inside, seated in the minecar, you'll embark on a journey through the excavation site of this lost temple. As your train clicks its way up the 59-foot lift hill, the ride begins at a slower pace before making it down the first of the mini drops. Then, as your train gets going, you pass down a couple more curved sections until you're hurled into the biggest drop. As you reach speeds of up to 58 kilometers or 36 miles per hour, you'll find yourself going upside down as the train passes through the 360-degree loop. It's a very compact track design, and on first glance, you would never expect there to be an inversion. Back in 1993, this was the very first Disney roller coaster that took you upside down. Today, the one thing that's still missing from this coaster would be an onboard audio soundtrack, or just some overall area music. That would really heighten the ride experience. With a ride time of about 1 minute and 45 seconds, it might not be the smoothest ride, but Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril is still perfect if you're looking for that dose of thrill at Disneyland. Number 6. Crush's Coaster over at the Walt Disney Studios Park has to be one of the most popular rides at Disneyland Paris. The ride opened in June of 2007, and you may think that because it's a Finding Nemo ride, it'll be tame, but think again. Just outside the ride's entrance, you get a little taste of what's in store. Now, once you make your way through the queue and into the Sydney Harbor loading area, your turtle shell awaits. Make sure to move quickly because your journey into the Big Blue World is about to begin through this enclosed steel coaster. As the shell leaves the load station, it dives into the ocean, passing through the only outdoor section of the ride. Then you'll find yourself on what appears to be a slow-moving dark ride. Here, everything is vibrant as you explore the Great Barrier Reef. Moving past the sunken submarine, you're taken up the lift hill, escape Bruce, and land into the darkest depths of the ocean. Thankfully, the East Australian Current saves you, and the real thrill begins. You'll find yourself twisting and turning through the dark, reaching top speeds of up to 61 kilometers or 38 miles per hour. Your shell will spin as it dips and dives along to music that plays in the show building. Now, don't worry, it doesn't spin nearly that much, and the ride isn't as dark as some of Disney's other indoor coasters. Lines for Crush's coaster get very long as the day goes on, so it's a good idea to try and head there first thing in the morning or right at the end of the day. With a ride time of about 2 minutes, Crush's coaster is an exhilarating trip through the East Australian current that'll definitely have you saying, "Dude, that was awesome!"